Hello guys, welcome back to my Shenmue II Let's Play. In the last episode we managed to rescue Yandazu from Don Yu and Lan Di. Lan Di unfortunately escaped in a helicopter and he's heading to Bailu village, so that's where Ryo's going to head to find Lan Di. And this episode now we're going to head through Guilin forest to get to Bailu village. So we don't really need to ask anybody around here about where we need to go. There's literally only one path we could take from here. That takes us all the way through Guilin forest. If we go through it, then we can go through Guilin forest. I think it's going to be quite a walk to get to Bailu village, but we know the journey will be worth it. Especially if Lan Di's going to be there, Ryo could finally avenge his father, if Lan Di turns up there. I think you guys are getting to see now why this game is so much bigger compared to Shenmue 1. This game has so many more environments compared to the first Shenmue game. We had Kowloon, Hong Kong, and now Guilin forest, and in Shenmue 1 you only had Yokosuka and Yokosuka Harbour and Debuito and all those places. They were much smaller in comparison. So through here, I think this is where we'll head through Guilin forest. Just a green field. Wow, this is just a green field. That grass is pretty tall as well. There's probably all the mud under it. This is very strange music that's playing through the green forest. Not my kind of music. I love the Shenmue soundtrack, but I wouldn't say the music we listen to right now is probably not my kind of music in Shenmue. So we're heading through the countryside of China, and look how big the landscape is. This must have been very impressive for the Sega Dreamcast to handle all this. It definitely looks better on PS4, but this must have looked pretty good on the Dreamcast.
I'd better hurry.
I said let go, you'll drown! No! If I do, it'll... Damn!
Hey, are you alright?
The little deer. Where is the deer? Oh, good. I'm so glad. You saved us.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
Why did you jump in?
I just had to. I had to save it.
Huh?
The white deer is my village's guardian.
A guardian? A white deer. White. Bai. Deer. Lu.
Bailu village. My home.
Bailu village. Where is this village?
It's up along this river.
Is it far?
I can show you. I'm Shenhua. What's your name?
Ryo Hazuki.
Yo. Follow me. Yo, where did you come from? You're not from here, are you?
No. I came from Japan.
Japan? Where's that?
It's an island country, east of China.
In the east.
Japan is pretty small compared to China.
Is it far from here?
Well, actually it's kind of far.
A faraway country to the east.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Shenhua.
What is it, Yo?
What kind of place is Bailu village?
It's a small village in the mountains.
Is it far from here?
Yes, we have to cross 2 mountains.
Really? 2 mountains? Have you lived in Bailu village all your life?
Yes, ever since I was small.
Your family as well?
Yes, my father and I. The 2 of us have always lived in Bailu village.
I see.
That is Shenhua, the girl in Ryo's dreams. Ryo has finally met her in person. She's a very important character in the Shenmue 2. She may not look it now, but she is very important to the Shenmue story. Let's find out more about her.
Shenhua,
Yes?
can you tell me more about Bailu village?
Let's see. My grandfather told me that it's one of the oldest villages in Guilin.
An old village.
Yes, it's been around since the Tang dynasty.
Since the Tang dynasty.
It's been said that some nobles who were expelled from the city by the emperor built the village to live in hiding.
Really? Shenhua,
Yes?
Tell me about the villagers.
how many people live in Bailu village?
About 50 people.
50 people?
Yes. The villagers are all nice people. I'm sure they will be nice to you too.
It sounds like a nice village.
Yes. There are inconveniences, since the village is surrounded by mountains. But the villagers live off the gifts from the mountains.
The mountain's blessings. Further ahead, as we near the village, the paths are going to get more rocky?
Yes. We'll be going over the mountain now. So tell me if you're tired. Let's go slowly.
Shenhua,
Yes?
Nah, let's not go slowly, let's hurry on.
let's hurry on.
Yes.
What's this tree?
A fragrant olive tree. They are in bloom up ahead too.
Oh,
Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah,
During this season, all the trees are in full bloom.
fragrant olives.
Yes. In China, we call these trees gui. And there are so many here, like woods, or Ling. So Guilin means the woods of fragrant olives.
Really? A lot of them are in bloom.
Yes, it's as though the whole mountain is wrapped by the flowers. Let's move on, Yo.
Okay. Shenhua,
Yes?
Tell me more about Bailu village, I'm interested.
can you tell me more about the village?
More? Let me see. There are various legends told in Bailu village.
There are legends?
Yes, there are many, since the village has existed for hundreds of years.
Like what?
Well... what kind of stories did they tell where you grew up?
Where I grew up? Well,
Tell me.
okay.
A raccoon, I guess?
There's a story about raccoons trying to fool people.
Raccoons? How?
They transform themselves to look like people.
Raccoons? There are some living in the mountains of Guilin, but I've never heard of them trying to fool people.
I see.
How do the Japanese raccoons change themselves into people?
It's just a story. I don't think they can actually do that.
I didn't think so.
Shenhua,
Yes?
Tell me more about the mountain path, how big is it?
no matter how far we go, the paths look all the same.
It's like this everywhere around here.
Did you ever get lost?
When I was small, I did. But if you get lost, just take the animal trails.
The animal trails?
The path that the animals in the mountains walk. If you follow one, it'll always lead to water.
How do you find one?
You look for animal footprints.
Footprints. You know so much about animals.
I've played in the forest since I was a child.
You learned it naturally.
No, my father taught me most of the things I know.
Your father.
Yes, about the forest and the mountains and the animals. He taught me about the sky, the stars, and many other things.
I see.
Thanks for sharing.
Shenhua,
Yes?
Ooh, what about Shenhua's dad?
what does your father do?
He's a stone cutter in Bailu village.
I see.
He finds various stones in the mountain stone pits and creates beautiful works from stone. When we get to our village, I want to show you some things my father created.
I'd like that.
Good. What about your father?
My father. My father taught me a lot of things.
Just like me and my father.
Yeah,
What did your father teach you?
father. Father.
Yo, what's wrong? Did I say something wrong?
No, I was just remembering something. By the way, aren't we near Bailu village yet?
We go over this mountain, and we'll have to go even further.
I see. We still have a long way to go. So many butterflies. They're beautiful.
Don't they look like flowers?
Flowers. Hey, yeah, they do look like flowers.
When I was small, I once saw a lot of butterflies all fly away at once. I started crying because I really thought that all the flowers had flown away.
Why are there so many here?
Why?
There aren't any flowers around here.
This is the place where the butterflies come to drink water.
To drink?
Yes, after the rainfall, they come here to take in the drops on the leaves. You see them often after a rainfall.
I see. Shenhua,
Yes?
Tell me about the legend. What legend?
what kind of stories are there in Bailu village?
There are so many stories that have been told.
That thing about the white deer being the guardian, is that one of the stories?
Yes.
How does that story go?
Long ago, the village suffered from drought. And then there was a forest fire. When the village was surrounded by flames, a white deer appeared.
A white deer.
That white deer led the villagers to the spring in the mountains.
To the spring?
The villagers were able to escape from the forest fire because of that.
That's why it's the village's guardian.
From then on, the white deer appeared occasionally, saving the villagers from many other dangers.
An interesting story.
All the villagers believe it, and I do too. The wind has shifted. Let's go through the forest before it gets dark. Yo, can you run?
Yeah. Shenhua!
I love this part, running through the forest. Not only do you get loads of quick time events, but also the music that plays as well. You'll notice that the quick time segments also make a different sound as well when you press them. I actually really like the sound, it suits this part of the game pretty well. I wouldn't say I prefer it over the sound of the quick time events previously in the game, but I actually like it. I like it's a different sound in this part of the game. As we're chasing after Shenhua. Man, I love that sound. Blow, blow, you know, that kind of sound. I wouldn't say I prefer it over the other sound of the quick timer segments, but I really like it.
Be careful.
Definitely suits the environment we're in as well.
Be careful.
We're now in a peaceful part of China, rather than in Hong Kong or Kowloon. This is a big forest. It does take a while to get to Bailu village, it does take a couple of days. And that's where the game ends off. In Shenmue 3, that is where we go exploring Bailu, which I will be playing through Shenmue 3 after Shenmue 2 as well. Just thought I'd let you guys know now.
The path ends here.
Let's go over this cliff.
We're going to climb this?
Yes, it's slippery. Watch your step.
Alright.
Yo, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's hurry. It's this way.
Yeah.
More running? Wow. Yeah, I definitely prefer running in this game rather than just talking to Shenhua. Talking to Shenhua is very interesting, but I'd much rather do this running quick time segment stuff. After Shenmue 2, I'm definitely going to be playing through Shenmue 3 as well. Shenmue 3 I really did enjoy. I definitely did prefer it over Shenmue 1 and 2, but Shenmue 3 is definitely still a fun game. I'm definitely going to play it on the channel as well after this. Shenmue 3 does continue the Shenmue story, and I might as well play through Shenmue 3 as it's still connected to the Shenmue story. In my opinion, it doesn't really explain much more than what I hoped, but in terms of story wise, Shenmue 3 was a bit disappointing for me. It did end on a bit of a bit unexpectedly, like on the Great Wall of China and all that. Hopefully we'll see a Shenmue 4 and hopefully the story will explain a bit more. Shenmue 3 is still a fun game regardless. You introduce loads of new gameplay mechanics, like you can even train to improve your martial arts, which I thought was actually pretty cool if you ask me. I actually really enjoyed that. In Shenmue 3 we'll be exploring Bailu village and Niaowu. And there's also Ryo and Landy also come face to face as well near the end of the game, which is very interesting.
Here's a spring.
Yes, travelers and animals all quench their thirst here.
Fireflies.
At a place like this, with a clear spring, there are fireflies.
They're beautiful.
Yes, it's like being surrounded by stars.
It's my first time seeing so many fireflies.
Aren't there fireflies in Japan?
When I was a child, I saw some. But there are only a few of them now.
Wait, Ryo.
Huh?
You should be careful when they are shining low near the shrubs. Snake eyes shine very much like fireflies.
Snake eyes?
If you put your hand out carelessly, you'll get bitten.
I didn't know that.
The spring here means we're almost at the end of the forest.
Really?
Yes, but it's getting dark. We must hurry on our way.
Yes. Let's move on.
More running. This must be tiring. I'm surprised Ryo can still run this long.
Be
The same
careful.
goes for Shenmue as well. I'm definitely not much for a runner. Yeah, if I was running this much, I would definitely be very tired right now. I do like to keep physically fit. I like to go to gym and that, but doing running, yeah, running's not my thing. Running is definitely not what I like to do. I'd much rather lift weights and stuff. I like the music that plays around here as well, and also the sound of the quick time segments. I think as we go through the forest, it just shows how big Shenmue II was on the Sega Dreamcast. I mean, I'll say it's pretty impressive for the Sega Dreamcast to run a game like this. I mean, this Shenmue 1 and 2 were both on 4 discs, that's how big the Shenmue games were. Yeah, I'm not surprised they were both on 4 discs as well. These games are huge. These games are probably well ahead of their time. I never played the Dreamcast version, but I used to look up loads of footage of the game and I thought, wow, I really want to play this one day. And when this game got re-released on PS4, I finally had the opportunity to do it. It was a really worthy buy as well. I actually love these games, more than I thought I would. Shenmue 1 and 2 are now some of my all-time favourite games. Yeah, Shenmue 1 being my favourite, I still love Shenmue 2, definitely.
The sun has gone down.
The cave is near. Let's find it quickly.
Okay. This is some cliff.
Yes, it's one of the most dangerous areas around here.
Do you always walk through here?
Yes, but I don't walk here at night. When it gets dark, I can't see very well. Also, the animals start moving around looking for water.
I see. It's getting pretty dark.
We have to find the cave quickly. Soon, the moon is going to hide behind the clouds. It'll be difficult to find once it gets dark.
Is it near here?
Yes. Travelers use it to take shelter from the rain. I think it was along the cliffside.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Let's wait for the sunrise here.
Yeah.
Let's kindle a fire. The night is cold in the mountains. Our clothes are wet. We'll freeze. We've got to find some firewood to make a fire.
Looks like someone has made a fire. There was someone here.
Someone who passed by here must have spent the night.
We can still use this.
But this won't be enough to last till morning. We'll need to gather more wood.
Yeah. I'll go look outside.
Yo. The twigs outside are still wet from the rain. We can't burn them.
Then what?
Look. There are some twigs. Perhaps we could find more further inside.
All right. I'll go find them. You can watch the fire.
Yes.
That's the Ren of Heaven's lighter. To show you're one of Ren's men. Who would have thought this lighter would come in handy? So let's see if we can go find here, see if we can go find twigs. There's some. There's one here, if I can pick it up.
This won't be enough.
Then we'll find some more. Look, there's more, there's loads lying around you. Can't pick that one up by the looks of it. I'll pick this one up. I think that's positioned so precise to pick it up. Let's have a little look. Where is it? Where'd it go? There's one.
I should look for more.
2 twigs is not going to be enough. Of course it isn't. I don't know how many... What's this? Statues? Alright. Okay, I don't think we can't interact with them or anything. There's some wood. There's loads there.
I should go back.
Okay, we've got plenty of wood. This should be enough to last the night. Hey, there's a little pond here. How cool. So there's also light shining down on it as well. Fascinating. Okay, let's head back to Shenmue and let's go light the fire. As it's near night time. Once the fire's lit, Ryo and Shenhua can get some sleep. They'll probably have a big conversation once the fire's lit.
Good, you found them.
Yeah, there seems to be more. I'll go gather them.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go gather some more twigs. Alright. We'll just make sure... Ryo just making sure it'll last the whole night. I know there's one right down and want to pick it up. Well, let me pick it up. I think you have to position so precise to pick it up. That's actually pretty annoying. Okay, here we go, there's one.
This won't be enough.
If we head further through the cave, perhaps we could find piles of them. Which will make it quicker.
I should look for more.
There might be one over here. Hang on, let's see if I can find a pile of them. Perhaps there's a pile right in the corner here. Yes, I thought there would be.
I should go back.
Okay, so back and give the twigs to Shenhua. I wonder if this will be enough to last the night. I mean, Shenhua's probably been here a few times, so she'll know how much twigs we'll need. I imagine we'll probably need quite a few if the fire from the Ren of Heavens is to light that long enough that for the whole night.
A fair amount, but a little more would be useful.
Alright. I'll try looking for some more.
Yes,
You seriously want more? Alright, fine, if you say so. Pick this one up.
I should go back.
You should go back? Just that one?
We have enough firewood.
Good.
Thank you. Come by the fire to get warm, yo.
Yeah.
It's so warm.
Yeah.
Yo, talk to me.
Now this is, I actually realised part, the conversations we're having in the cave are probably some of the best conversations Shenmue and Ryo have. Let's have a chat with her.
Do you always walk these paths alone?
Yes. Did you come to China alone?
Yeah. I went to Hong Kong to meet a master named Li Xiaotao.
Hong Kong. Were you able to meet this person?
Yeah.
Who was this person?
A master of Baji style.
A master?
I have a picture of Master Tao.
Let me see it.
The person dressed in blue.
She's so beautiful. She's the master?
Yeah. She taught me some moves. If I had never met her, I would have been...
My father said people meet because of destiny.
Destiny?
Yes. You didn't meet her by accident. Destiny had guided you to meet her.
Destiny.
What's your life like, Shenmue?
How do you usually spend your time in the village?
I plant vegetables in the field and feed the goats.
Do you go to school?
We don't have one in the village. Anything I need to know I learned from my father and the villagers.
How old are you?
16.
2 years younger than me.
Do you go to school?
I used to.
Is school fun?
Yeah, I had friends in school. We used to have a lot of fun. It would have been better if we didn't have exams.
School. Sounds like fun. What were your friends like?
Recognise any of these names? This is actually pretty cool, we get to talk about Ryo's friends. Let's talk about Nozomi.
There was Nozomi.
Nozomi? Who is that?
I have a picture.
Are all Japanese women so beautiful?
I'm not sure.
She looks so gentle.
I gave her so much trouble.
Did something happen?
She was kidnapped by a bunch of rough men back home.
And what happened?
I saved her,
That was good.
but she experienced such fear.
Where is she now?
In Canada,
Canada?
a country far away.
Do you wish to see her?
I have things to get done. I have to go through that first.
Really? What other friends did you have?
Guizan.
There was Guizan.
Who is that?
We met each other because of a particular incident. He's a stubborn guy and very proud. He respected his father with all his heart.
Where is he now?
He got hurt when he was trying to save me in Japan. He got hurt because of me.
I don't think he has any regrets.
Hmm.
Who would regret risking their life for a friend in danger? My father says that's what a Chinese loyal friend is supposed to do.
A loyal friend. His skills in Chinese martial arts are really something. If I ever get the chance, I'd like to spar with him again.
I'm sure you'll see him again.
Yeah,
What other friends did you have?
Tom.
there was Tom.
Tom?
He's from the States. He's a real funny guy.
Did he go to school too?
No, he sold hot dogs in town.
Hot dogs?
It's a foreign food. He also loved to dance. He was always singing.
He sounds like a fun person.
Yeah, he taught me a special move before I left.
Where is he now?
He went back home to the States. I think he's doing fine.
Oh, what other friends did you have?
There was also Goro.
I remember... Oh yeah, there was Goro.
Goro?
Yeah, I met him at the harbor. When I first met him, he was bullying and taking money from people.
What do you mean by bullying?
He was threatening people to get money.
He sounds like a bad person.
Inside, he's a nice guy. He doesn't do those things anymore. He's eager to please.
In what ways?
He changes his attitude towards certain things real quickly. He started calling me bro out of nowhere.
What a funny person.
Goro. He found a job for me at the harbor. A job carrying crates.
Ah, there's a job like that in the village. This person owns many cows and...
No, I carried them using a machine.
Machines? Oh, you've experienced a lot of things.
What kind of food do you usually eat, Shenhua?
You must be hungry.
We walked a lot.
Tomorrow, when we get home, I'll prepare a big meal for you. I'm not that great of a cook, though.
A big meal. Can't wait.
How about rabbit?
A rabbit? I've never tried it. Do you eat it all the time?
Yes. Don't you eat rabbit in Japan?
No. We eat beef, or...
But cows help cultivate the fields.
How do you get your meat?
We catch them in the mountains.
The mountains. Sounds like a lot of work.
Sometimes my father catches them. Rabbits, pheasants, and turtle doves. What's wrong?
I never thought about it that way. All I've had to do was buy the meat or the vegetables.
What we catch are gifts from the mountains. The meat satisfies our hunger, and the fur protects us from the cold. Everything is a gift from the mountains.
I guess that's what living in the mountains is all about.
Yes.
It's getting late. I think you should get some sleep.
Yes. It'll be a fine day tomorrow. I know because the wind shifted.
You can tell just because of that?
During this season, when the west wind blows, it'll be a fine day.
Really? It's late now. Go ahead and get some sleep. I'll watch the fire.
Thank you. Yo. No,
Sorry, did I wake you up?
no. I got some sleep. Daichi, did you learn that from your father too?
No, I learned this in Hong Kong, but I mostly learned from watching. Breathe in the power from the earth and collect it in the center of the abdomen.
There is much power in the trees, water, stones, and everything.
Power and everything?
Yes, I always gain power from the forest.
From the forest. What was that?
Wolves.
Wolves. Are they nearby?
Yes, there are many wolves. The name Lang Huishan means Wolf's Mountain.
I heard that wolves are nocturnal.
Yes, sometimes groups of them attack people at night.
People. Aren't you scared?
We'll be fine if we have the fire burning. They would never come near a fire.
Oh, that's why we built a fire at the entrance. We better keep the fire going then.
I'll watch the fire now. You should rest a little, Ryo.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you. Shenhua.
I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
No. What was that song?
It's an old song of the village.
Of Bailu village?
Yes, there are many old songs in the village.
What was the meaning of that song?
It's a song about the landscape of Guilin. The mountains of Guilin glisten after the rain. Clear water flows into the spring, which flows into the river of Yingshui Chuan.
Yingshui Chuan.
It's the river where you saved me.
Ah,
In the summer, there are fireflies by the riverside.
so the name Yingshui Chuan means river of fireflies.
Yes,
I'll watch the fire now, Shenhua.
thank you. Such lovely weather.
Just like you said.
Let's go. It's this way. Yo, look.
All the mountains here have such strange shapes.
But aren't they beautiful?
Yeah,
They are called Shanxing.
Shen?
Yes, it means a mountain with a pure, beautiful shape.
I see. Shenhua,
Yes?
it looks like we're going down the mountain. Are we getting near the village?
Yes, that's right.
I see. So once we get through this path, it looks like we'll be there.
Yes, after we go over another mountain.
Oh, the mountains continue.
Are you tired now?
No, I'm fine.
Good. Have you gotten used to the mountain paths yet?
Yeah, I'm getting pretty used to walking here.
I'm glad. But it is more difficult to go downhill than uphill. Watch your step.
I will.
Some places are still muddy from the rain last night.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Shenhua,
Yes?
it's been a long time since I walked on mountain paths like this one.
Oh? What kind of mountains are there where you grew up?
Mountains. In Japan, there's a beautiful mountain called Mount Fuji.
Japan, your country.
Yeah,
It must be very far.
it's beyond the sea.
The sea. I'd like to see it.
You have never seen the sea before?
Never.
Have you ever been outside Guilin?
Not even once.
Did you ever wish to go out?
I never thought of it. The flowers and animals keep me company when I go to the forest. They talk to me.
The flowers and the animals?
Yes,
How?
I can't explain, but those who live in the same forest can understand each other.
You understand each other.
Yes.
Shenhua,
Yes?
you know about the wind?
Huh? The wind?
Yeah, you knew about the rain because the wind changed, right?
Oh. Yes, I can tell the weather from the changes in the wind's direction and its humidity.
Then what you said yesterday in the forest?
I felt the humid wind from the west. It was a sign that the rain clouds were approaching.
You can tell all that?
I can tell not only from the winds, but from watching the clouds.
The clouds?
Yes, the faint clouds like fog in the sky bring rain. The small line clouds are a sign of clear weather.
Really? The clouds.
If you observe the sky carefully, you could tell the weather too.
I could?
Yes, there are many signs in the sky. Observe carefully.
I agree.
What's wrong, Ryo?
Nothing.
Bailu village is this way. Let's hurry on.
Yeah. Shenhua,
Yes?
let's hurry on.
Yes.
A landslide. We can't get past here.
It's probably because of the rain last night.
Is there another path we can take?
I don't know. Wait, I recall my father mentioning another path.
Another path?
There was a path that broke off on our way here.
Oh, that one.
Perhaps that path could be...
Yeah, let's go see.
Yes.
Oh, what a long journey it's been through the forest. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end the episode off here because we've done quite a bit in this episode. Sorry there wasn't much commentary for me, so I didn't really want to talk over the dialogue between Ryo and Shenhua. I didn't really want to. I wanted you guys to hear the conversations they were both having. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the episode, of course, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And keep updated with all the Shenmue 2 videos uploaded to my channel. And next episode, we'll continue exploring the Guilin forest to get to Shenhua's house. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This is goldiex and I'm out.